Jenna Giannis is also here and has a question for you.
Hi, I have a two-part question. So the first part of my question is if you could walk us through that decision of not digging up the soil and just rebuilding the train tracks over it. And second, it's been roughly 3 weeks. What new safety measures do you have in place since then, regardless of the investigation that's going on? Clearly, there are some things that need to change. And if you haven't come up with them yet, when can we expect to hear from them? Because this isn't the first. This won't be the last. People need to see change in a big way. And yeah, those are my questions.
Yes, ma'am. We believe that we had an environmentally sound remediation plan for the soil under the tracks. However, as I noted, as I continue to engage with members of East Palestine in one-on-one meetings and small group meetings.
Can I interrupt you? What made you believe that that was an okay resolution? That's what I'm looking for. Like, what goes into that decision?
Yes. Our independent environmental experts. So as I have engaged with,
when you dump 100,000 gallons of chemicals and oil.
You're not talking about the oil.
60,000 gallons of oil. When you dump that into the ground and you don't take that out of the ground before you put your tracks on and you run your train on it.
You need to hire some new
That's an okay
experts.
decision. The oil is going to cause us the long-term effects. Everybody's talking about the chemicals, and while I do think that's important, it's the oil that's seeping into our ground that you chose not to dig up and just put your tracks right over top of it. She's asking you specifically, what led you to that decision?
Ma'am, we've made a lot of progress on environmental remediation. We've dug up 4,600 cubic yards of soil and collected 1.7 million gallons of water. We will continue with the environmental remediation. And in early March, we will start by tearing up the tracks and digging up the soil underneath the tracks.
For 6 weeks, oil's going to be soaking into our soil.
So until then, we'll just have it keep going down.
Keep going in our soils.
Jenna, did you get all your questions answered?
No, I did specifically ask what changes you've already made, and I think these residents also are very valid in asking, like, why the delay? Why can't we do it tomorrow?
Yeah, Janice, thank you for that. I didn't get it.
It's
I
Jenna.
didn't get to
Just
respond to that.
It's Jenna.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, my apologies. We're gonna test and we're gonna calibrate all of the wayside detectors all across our system. That's something that we stood up in the immediate aftermath of this.
And is that something that's visible for people to see? Is it publicly available for us to see that that's being done?
It's an internal component to Norfolk Southern.
Don't you think people would
gonna
want to
do
see
it.
that happening? Wouldn't that show that you're trying to do something different if you're actively showing people this?
We can certainly take videos of that and post it.
It
What
didn't
we
cross
have
your
done
mind
is
that
we
would be
stood
a
up a
positive thing?
website. What we have done, based on feedback that we've gotten from the citizens, is we stood up a website, nsmakingitright.com, and we're providing updates every day on the environmental remediation. We're providing updates every day on the financial assistance for the community.
Mr. Shaw, one of the questions that Jenna asked that you didn't answer had to do with the fact that obviously whatever Norfolk Southern was doing almost 3 weeks ago wasn't sufficient in terms of safety. And her question was basically, you don't need to wait for the federal government or Governor DeWine to tell you to improve things. For example, if it's true, as Senator J.D. Vance notes, having 2 staffers and a trainee on a 150-car train would not seem sufficient in the view of Republican Governor Vance. So her question is, Senator Vance, her question is, what are you asking your team to do now to change it before the government makes you change it? Because you are in charge of the company, you can make those changes. And yes, if you spend $1 billion on safety, that's great. Of course, your profits are in the multi-billion dollars every year.
Yeah, we're also advancing technology on our locomotives to inspect the tracks as our trains run over the tracks. We're looking for the results from the NTSB to investigation to find the root cause of this, which is one of the reasons that we're cooperating fully with the NTSB and the FRA. We'll learn from this. What we had in place didn't work here. We're going to figure this out, and we're going to make the investments to make Norfolk Southern safer.
I want to bring in Jim Stewart, who has a question for you, sir.
Yeah, a lot of this that I have to ask has been answered already. But I'm speaking on the aspect that the people of East Palestine, are just being treated like dummies. We're not dummies. We're smart people. Listen to these people, what they have found out about different things and everything else. I'm angry. I'm angry about this. I've lived in East Palestine for 65 years now. That's my home. My grandmother came from Germany. She lived in Palestine. My dad grew up there. My family's grown up there now. And it is disgusting that we're just lost it. I live in a house that's probably the closest of any of these, and it's a shame. And this is probably the next closest one. And our house is, you know, it's been inspected, it's been this, it's been that. I'm afraid to put my dog out just to pee. I mean, he's only on this tall. So, you know, I don't feel safe in this town now. You took it away from me. You took us away from this. You seem like a sincere man. I'm not calling you names. I'm not, you know, but your company stinks because they're not watching what's going on. Workers don't pay attention nowadays. Supervisors make workers work. You got to do something about this. I lost a lot. I lost the value of my home. I'm only one block. I can throw a stone to that burner. And what do we do now? I come back from Chicago 4 days. I was in Chicago for 4 days. I came home the other day. I put the garage door up. We pulled in the garage, got out of the car, put the garage door down. As soon as we got out of that car, the smell came back to us right away. Instant headache. You know, I'm 65 years old, a diabetic, AFib heart disease, everything. Now, did you shorten my life now? I want to retire and enjoy it. How are we going to enjoy it? You burned me. We were going to sell our house. Our value went poof. You know, do I mow the grass? Can I plant tomatoes next summer? What can I do? I'm afraid to. You know, and it's in the air. Every day I cough. A little cough here, a little cough there. I've never had that. You know, I got rashes on my cheeks and all my arms from the derailment. I don't call it a derailment. I call it a disaster. It's Norfolk's disaster, not a train derailment. I'm an honest. I shoot from the hip, just like the governor just told us. I tell you the truth. You seem like a family man, a great guy and all, but you know what? Like I said, your company has to do something.
How are you going to make it up to him, Mr. Shaw? How are you going to make it up to Jim Stewart and all the other families?
Jim, thank you for those comments. I hear you. I'm terribly sorry that this has happened to this community. What I can do and what I will do is make it right. We're going to get the cleanup right. We're going to reimburse the citizens. We're going to invest in the long-term health of this community. I'm going to see this through, and we're going to be here. And we're going to work with these community leaders to help it thrive. I think you heard the mayor talk about, you know, making this community even better. And that's what I'm picking up as I'm talking to community leaders and citizens. You know, we're looking for ideas from the community on where we can help and things that we can do.
Well, would you be
That's-
willing to buy
That's why
their
we have
houses?
somebody
Will you buy them out of their houses at the property value so Jim can retire? That's making it right?
We're,
Step up.
we're going to, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I interrupted you.
You're good.
Jim wants to hear your answer.
We're going to do what's right for this community.
Well, that's
That's
what's
my
right.
commitment.
But your derailment, did it change me now? It's made me an angry man. I'm a Christian, I love the Lord. But you've made me angry. And I don't want to be like that. I want you to respect me like I respect you right now. And like I said, I lost everything now. I worked hard. I'm still working. I'm my 44th year at my job. I wanted to get out. Now I'm just stuck.